what's up guys? Squint Skating back with another video. So it's been a minute. I'm in a different location now, as you can tell. So yeah, life update, I moved. So I figured I'd go over my everyday carry. My everyday carry kind of goes in cycles. It's been a minute since I've done a video on this. I think the gun has changed. I don't remember what was included in my last everyday carry video, if I'm being completely real with you. But this is what it's kind of come back to. This is what my everyday carry always comes back to, if I'm being honest. I go through cycles where I'll fall for marketing gimmicks because I am susceptible to ads and things and trinkets that look cool. But this is what I always end up coming back to every single time, or some varying degree of all this stuff. The way or the equipment I use to fill the rolls you see here might change, but the rolls themselves stay almost exactly the same, excuse me. So I'll start off simple. I've got keys here. Nothing on here that I need, honestly, outside of my car keys, if I'm being completely honest. Apartment I'm in, unfortunately, doesn't have traditional lock and key, uses bullshit digital stuff now, so it's all from my phone, which also kind of sucks because if my phone dies, I better remember the 8-digit code I need to get in. So beyond that, I've got my wallet. I've had this wallet for a long time. I go back and forth between wallets. I buy wallets like a motherfucker, but I always end up coming back to one of the DACA wallets. It'll either be the single card holder or it ends up being the bifold more times than not. I like the bifold a lot. I've been carrying it this time around for probably the last over a year now. This wallet itself is probably 3 years, almost maybe 4 years old now. Because I think I got it shortly after I graduated high school, and as you can see, the edges are fraying, but that's really it. There's not a ton going on with it. The wallet itself, I mean, there's some wear, but very minimal. The wallet itself holds up. What I like is that if I get a bunch of swamp ass, it doesn't permeate through the wallet because it's the Magpul DACA. So really cool wallet, super slim, still holds what I want it to. Just your usual, I've got cards in here. I've got the cards I need. Usually I have a handful of Band-Aids, random other sand in here from the beach, Polaroids, and I've got I keep a handful of cash on it usually. I guess the next normal thing would be my phone. This is an iPhone 14, I think it is. I've had it for a minute. It works. I mean, it is what it is. I've got one of those little dots on the back here to mount it to my car. I never use the wireless charging. I did it first. It's kind of a gimmick to me. My cord charges it way faster. But OtterBox symmetry case with OtterBox screen protector. Typically the combo that I always go to keeps the phone profile super slim, but keeps it protected. I've dropped this thing coming out of the squad at work several times, and it just doesn't break. So moving on next, I carry a pocket knife. All right. So it's a Cobra Tech. I don't know what model it is. It's just a Cobra Tech out the front. D2 tool steel, nothing fancy. It's a pretty budget-minded, out the front pocket knife. I like it a lot though. It does what I need it to. D2 tool steel is more than adequate enough for my purposes. Holds an edge usually pretty okay. I like that it's got a glass breaker. Big proponent of always having some sort of egress out of a vehicle. So it's fun to play with. So these two items here, medical. I've carried medical for a long time. I'm a paramedic by day, so this is something that's super important to me. Live the Creed pocket trauma kit with chest seals, combat gauze. Alright, that's all I keep in there though. Keeps it nice and slim while keep it giving me a little bit more capabilities than just a tourniquet. Allows me to, obviously deal with hemorrhaging out of a junction or area that's not tourniquetable, or just a second bleed in general, as well as penetrating injuries to the chest box. And then tourniquet wise, I carry the Snake Staff Systems ETQ Y Gen 2. Alright, I love these things a ton. Super compact for what they are. They work pretty well. I have Dopplered them. They do what they're supposed to. So these Gen 2s are really a step up as well from the Gen 1s. In my personal opinion, they really have come a long way. The Gen 1s are pretty good. These are phenomenal. A lot thicker of a band, more durable, less chances of it kind of binding up on itself. The biggest issue I've seen with the Gen 1s, and then they reinforced all this stuff and they took out the glow stick, which I was never a fan of. I thought it was kind of gimmicky, but I get where they're coming from with that. And then I keep a Snake Staff Systems Snakeskin Pro, I think is what they call this. It's just an inside the waistband. I carry it next to my gun, just like a magazine. DCC clip on it. So pretty nice little solution to it. Super concealable, so it keeps it out of the way. People aren't, it's not blaringly obvious that I have one of these on me. So, and finally, the thing that most people probably want to see is the firearm. M&P 2.0 Compact, T-Rex Arms Raptor, Moz Gray. I know, I'm like decades behind because I don't have a dot on, but I'll catch up eventually when I decide to, I guess, in my own time. I love this thing. I've got a lot of rounds through it. It works really well. I'm able to shoot pretty consistently. I can hit 8-inch steel at 50 yards fairly easily with this thing, even with just the irons on it. TLR1 HL, I did crack the bezel. Streamlight's got another one coming to me. I don't know how I cracked it, but I don't know if you can see it there, but there's 3 little spiders on it. So, and yeah, I've got it wrapped in Howie's hockey tape. Other than that, completely stock. And now I'm also decades behind because I have the old hinge trigger still. I don't have the new 2.0 trigger. Unpopular opinion, I prefer this trigger over the new ones. It's what I'm used to, and I like it. So, yeah. I've carried this probably for a little bit over a year now, and I like it a lot. So. But that's my everyday carry, guys. If you're concerned about carry ammo, 124 grain Spear Gold Dot. So, hope you guys enjoyed that video though. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends. If not, I guess, have a good day. Peace.